Join me on my cooking adventure and let's take a look on how to make Afghan Indian cuisine homemade delicious recipes. Let's take a look on what's today's session. On today's session, I'm going to show you guys a very classic and traditional Afghan homemade soup known as Omach. This soup is very filling, most delicious, hearty soup. So let's take a look at the ingredients and let's go to the recipe. First steps for this recipe is you need 1 cup of all-purpose flour. You can also use whole wheat flour. So what you're going to do with this flour is you're going to sprinkle some water using your hands and you're going to make this into a crumbled dough. So I'll show you how it's done and you can use your both hands to make it into just crumbles. And this is how the crumble looks like, and I haven't used all the water you can see because we don't want to make it into a dough, just the crumbles. Now you're going to let this rest for at least half an hour so it kind of gets dried up, and then I'll show you a next step. And last, you're going to sift the flour by using a strainer here, and then you're going to separate it and leave it aside. So let's go to the next step. And the second step of the ingredients, I have 1 cup of the following: red chopped onions, tomatoes, carrots, turnip, spinach, a can of mixed beans, which is cooked, red bell pepper, hot chilies are optional, and 4 cloves of garlic chopped. Next, in your cooking pot, you're going to add 3 tablespoons of oil. Then you're going to add in the onions and make sure the onions don't get burned. So you're just going to saute it for a minute. And then you're going to add in the tomatoes. Make sure the tomatoes are nice and mushy before you follow the next step, which is adding the spices. For the spices, I'm going to use a teaspoon of black pepper, salt per your own taste, turmeric powder, and I'm going to add 2 types of chili, which is crushed chili and red chili. It's optional. You can also add your own spices if you like. Next, I'm going to add in about 6 to 8 cups of water or as needed. And then here I have is a chicken broth or vegetable broth. You can add in either or. It is optional, but I'm not going to add it for this time. Next, you're going to add in the vegetables. So the spinach, bell pepper, turnip, and carrots. You can also add potatoes, but I substitute it for turnip. The can of mixed beans. Cover the top, and then you're going to let the vegetables get nice and tender, cooked between 12 to 15 minutes. Once the vegetables are nicely cooked, next is time to add in the crumbled flour, which is a crumbled dough basically. So you're going to add this in, all of it, give it a stir, do not cover the top, let it boil for another 8 to 10 minutes. And here I have a pan. I'm just going to quickly saute the garlic and then add it into the soup. So the soup is ready to go. It is most delicious, smells so good, so it's ready to be served. And here's an easy recipe, homemade, of traditional Afghan soup known as Omach. It is most delicious, very filling, hearty soup. I would recommend this for anyone who's not well, especially breastfeeding mothers, or you can simply enjoy this on a rainy day. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching today's session. Please do leave me your feedbacks. Follow me on all my social media. And please don't forget to subscribe to Sarah Zafar's YouTube cooking channel. Until next time, everyone. Bye.